What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at the future. Well, that's according to AOHi, and they make some really high quality chargers and cables. This is their futuristic line, which definitely brings out some of the more creative ways that you can upgrade a cable. Now, whether you just picked up the iPhone 15 series and you want to get some USB-C in your life, or whether you've been an Android user that's been enjoying USB-C for quite some time, these cables from AOHi are Kevlar nylon braided, and they have an awesome aluminum tip as well, so they're going to last the test of time. And they're also very versatile, so we get different lengths of cables for different applications. You can connect them, you can disconnect them, you can do a whole bunch of things. There's even an old school lightning cable right there. But I'm going to get into this cable set in just a little bit, which is the perfect gift idea. But we're also going to take a look at the world's first thinnest 65 watt GaN charger. But what I like about this charging adapter here, number one, 65 watts is more than enough to power your hungry mobile devices. If you want a fast charge, you're going to be able to do that. And no matter what the standard is, this is going to be able to fast charge that device. But what I like about this is, number one, who doesn't like a translucent case? I think this looks really awesome. And you can see just how thin it is as well. So this is going to be perfect to throw in your bag. How many times have you wanted to put a super fast charging brick in your bag, but it's super heavy, super awkward because of that cube shape? Well, now AOHi has kind of redesigned what a charger is going to look like. And you also have that light right on the side here that's going to let you know at a glance what that charging power is. But if we take a look at the thickness, let's just kind of take a look at it next to my iPhone 15 in a case. It's pretty much the same thickness as an iPhone. This is great for the road warrior that really wants to maximize the space in your bag. What's really awesome about a thin charger, it's going to be able to fit in just about any kind of bag that you have. So this is my portable travel bag. I always have my own router here. And what I like about this is it can kind of just slide right on top because of its space-saving feature. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it gives you a lot of power once again at 65 watts. Now let's take a look. I already have their 30-watt charger in this pouch, which is going to be replaced. And all of their chargers do have that charging status light, which is one of the best ideas that I've come across. But you can see when you place this in the bag here, it kind of leaves you a lot more space for other things. So you can go ahead and travel with it. You can go ahead and throw this any which way that you want, whether that's a shirt pocket, a pair of jeans if you're just going out for the night, any space where your cell phone can fit, because it is just about as thick as the iPhone. This is going to fit with it. I want to show you the lights on the charger because any way that a manufacturer can kind of make charging more enjoyable, I'm definitely down with it. So let's just bring over my little charging brick right here. Now again, all you have to do is kind of press on the top there, and it's going to open up just like so. And it does rotate. So depending on what type of space you have going on with your surge protector, you can just plug in the charger and you can rotate it. So if you have a huge brick on top here that would limit any type of other apparatus from being plugged in, you can go ahead and lay it horizontally. Or if something else is blocking it and you need to put it vertically, you can go ahead and put it vertically. So again, I like this feature. I think this is a really awesome idea from AOHi, and they're a company that's definitely been innovative when it comes to chargers, and it just looks really cool in my opinion. 65 right on top, but enough about the 65. I do want to show you these lights really quickly, and then I'm going to show you those awesome Kevlar nylon braided cables. So turning off a light, you can see that's solid green, just means it's waiting for something to charge. Let's go ahead and plug in a cable, and shout out to AOHi for sending me these futuristic cables and whatnot, but I've actually been using them for quite some time. As you saw in my bag, I'm a huge fan of these cables, and I'm also a huge fan of lights. So this cable here is a 100-watt braided USB-C cable, and it's going to show you the voltage, but it's also going to have some lights built into that tip as well. So let's just plug this in and see what we're going to get from my Galaxy tablet. And it does support PPS, so you'll be able to charge your Samsung devices really, really quickly. And let's just turn off a light to kind of show you that. You can see the cable actually has that light, and it is blinking to show you that we do get some fast charge going on. And the same with the actual charger itself. So it is blinking right there. I'm a huge fan of lights once again. So I'm definitely down with this 100% for sure. So we're getting about 25 watts. So you have a couple different lights. The solid green means it's ready to be charged. When it turns blue, it's just standard charging. So if I plug this in here, you're going to see it's just going to be should just be like 5 watts. This is a bud, so you're not getting fast charging. And there's the light right on top here showing me that it's blue. So I can tell at a glance what type of charge is happening. And that's only charging at about 1 watt. Let's try out a device that's going to give me a little bit faster charging, and this should go to a blinking yellow. And let's plug this in and kind of see what we're going to get. Supercharging is activated. And if we take a look, you can see it's blinking yellow. So we are getting that super fast charging. So that's still only charging at about 20 watts. Let me go ahead and get another device really quickly. You get a nice charge from any device that you plug this into. And of course, the phone is actually dictating what type of voltage is coming out. Just went to 24. So there we go, 24 watts. And the iPhone thinks it's in standby mode. So if you're looking for a really awesome set of cables and chargers and whatnot, definitely check out AOHi. But now let's take a look at the main event. This is the future of charging cables, and it's a really versatile system because you can add, you can detract, you can do a whole bunch of things and get the perfect length that you need. It also does support Power Delivery 3.1, which is perfect for those iPhone 15 Pro Maxes. You're going to get that 480 megabit a second transfer rate, which is perfect if you shoot a lot of video or whatnot. So again, it's going to support PPS. It's going to support all of the protocols that you need for fast charging and fast data transfers. But it is reinforced Kevlar. So if we just take a look at one of the lengths here, and they do have multiple lengths. This is the USB-C to USB-C version. So I just want to show you this, and it does feel really awesome. Now for some reason, if you don't want Kevlar reinforced nylon braided cables, they do have a rubber set available as well. Check my link down below if you're interested in picking this up. The aluminum tips and the braided Kevlar nylon cable definitely feel really premium and sturdy, and it's tangle free, so you're not going to tangle these up. Now this short cable is perfect. Let's say you just wanted to charge up a bud or you wanted to charge up a battery pack. You could go ahead and do that USB-C to USB-C style. So if we just plug this in, you can charge your buds while kind of maintaining that cable length, so it's not going to flop around. It's really not going to get in the way. So I really like these short USB-C cables, and usually they're very flimsy and thin, but I got to tell you, that is one high quality cable. The size of this cable is about 1/3 of a foot, just to give you an idea of what the length of this cable here. But let's move on to the next kind of cable, because this set is really ingenious, and they do give you an extra kind of adapter. If you lose one of these connectors right on the top, you can have one extra. And this one here is a retractable cable, perfect for the car, perfect for the office. This is about 6 feet right here, and we do have a nice kind of futuristic carry case as well. Now if we take a look at the next cable, this is 3 feet, and you can see the connector, so you can combine all of this to get about 9 feet of cable length, and that's probably more than anybody needs. For you guys that aren't living in the future and you kind of live in the past with your devices, no shame, there ain't no shame in that at all. They do include a nice USB-C to lightning cable. This is going to be perfect for you because it is made for iPhone, iPad, and iPod, so you're going to get the fast charging speeds that you need and that quality that you expect. Awesome, awesome cables. Before we get into how all of these cables connect together, I do want to stress the fact that I've just opened these up and I'm really impressed by the quality. Now this set is going to cost you about $99, but there's always promotions, there's always freebies thrown in, so check my link down below. But I can quite honestly tell you guys, if you're looking for a cable set that's going to give you the perfect length each and every time you need it, and that's going to last a really long time, and that's not going to tangle in your bag, that's not going to really twist or tear or anything like that, these are the perfect set of cables. The tips as well are aluminum alloy, so this is going to be a very sturdy cable that you're going to use for many, many years to come, and you're going to be chilling with a really awesome set of cables. Now let me just show you how this works, because quite honestly, this is the future of charging in my opinion. Let's say I have a lightning device. All I have to do is take the USB-C end version and plug it into that connector here, just like this, and just kind of twist it to give me that strong connection. Now if only I could find the lightning device to connect this to, I would, but I personally don't have any lightning devices, so I'm just going to quickly unscrew it and plug in another USB-C cable. And this is going to just extend it a tiny bit. If I bring back my futuristic thin 65 watt GaN charger, And just plug that in right there. Get my iPhone, plug that in as well, and it's going to start charging. So what I like about this is you can see it's retractable. So when you're finished using it, it's kind of just going to coil itself back into place, and that's a huge space saver. Perfect for the car, perfect for the office, perfect for behind the couch, really. Again, this is about 6 feet, so that's a huge amount of space, but let's say we need a little bit more than 6 feet, and you can see AOHi loves those little lights on there. So you see you have those charging lights letting you know what your charging speed is. So let me plug in just a standard charger, and this should switch over to blue. Switching over to a standard charging device. It's not fast charging, it's just a pair of buds once again. You can see that the LED light indicator turned to blue. And if you look at the charger as well, that turned to blue as well. I'm definitely a huge fan, so this is going to breathe and let you know what type of charging speed you're getting. But let me just go ahead and switch it. Now if we wanted to extend it even more, just go ahead, plug the 6-foot into the 3-footer. Just like this. Let's go ahead and plug this one in here. And then let's say we wanted to extend it even more. Plug this one into there. And this is how you're going to get the maximum length of 8.5 feet. So this is actually the perfect ideal solution for behind the couch or next to the bed or anything like that, because you're going to have a nice straight run, and then towards the end it does coil up. So you can quickly just kind of check your phone, send a text message, go on the gram, and then when it's done, it's just going to coil itself right back in. If someone comes to your home and they need a lightning cable, quickly switch out the tip and you're good to go. So quite honestly, if you're looking for the ultimate in a charging set for yourself or for a loved one or as a gift idea, definitely check out these AOHi cables, because I think they did a really awesome job, and I like innovative ideas. And you can't tell me this isn't innovative. I mean, this is probably the best cable that I've ever come across in terms of functionality, in terms of quality. It's a super awesome idea, and I just like saying Kevlar, so I'm going to say Kevlar one more time. This is a Kevlar cable, and when you're ready to pack up, when you're ready to go home, or you're ready to do some traveling, everything is going to fit nicely into this little travel pouch. You can throw all of your cables into your bag, into your suitcase, into your carry-on. And it's just a nice way to keep all of your cables together. This is really the future of charging, the future of cables in my idea. I like the LED lights, I like the Kevlar built in, I like the strength, I like the durability, and I like that fast charging speed and data transfer rate as well.